What's up, everybody? This is Editing Anthony today here in the film room. We are going to go over the Virginia Tech loss in a little bit more detail than we did during the highlight video. I hope you enjoyed that video. Yeah, it was a tough one, man. We just couldn't seem to get anything going on defense. We gave up 100% completion, 100% completion percentage to Kyron Drones, which is not fun. We also gave up a bunch of yards on the ground to Kyron Drones. But we're going to walk you through some of it. We're going to walk you through some of the better plays, some of the bad plays, some of the good stuff, some of the bad stuff. We're going to talk about some block shedding. We're going to talk about double slant concepts. We'll talk about a few different things. I think we got about 5-6 plays for you. It's a little bit of a shorter one because I was a little bit more locked into the game. But just a heads up, so this is a film room video. It means we're going to go into the deeper dives of individual plays and the highlight. The highlight is a little bit more just about following the game. Then after that, the next one after this is going to be the highlight film for Liberty, which is already in the can. And I already recorded and cut up that one, but we'll put that one out tomorrow. That's a little guide. Then hopefully do the film room on either Thursday or Friday for Liberty. And then after that on Friday, I got to record a few more games. So let me know what you think of the format. Let me know what you think of the content. Obviously, we're going to let you wade through this at your own pace. But if there is anything you want to see, do me a favor. Put something in the comments. And obviously, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. But basically, here we go. Virginia Tech. Let's go over our loss and figure out what we can learn. Lot, if you're able to maybe get one here, that would be great. But I don't know if you're going to be able to because it looks like it might be covered too. Oh, we got him. We got him. What a throw. Touchdown. All right. So I'm going to show you a couple things here. This is going to be our first film room play. So let's take a look at what I saw pre-snap that got us back within one score of this game. This is all pre-snap, this read. So the play itself is a little jet angle motion. And we'll put the little play sheet here. And really what I was looking for was either 9 or 7 on 9 on a drag, 7 on a swing, or the running back out of the backfield on the angle. The idea is we're going to throw so much stuff at the middle of the field that one of these linebackers is going to make a mistake. That being said, if you look at the deep part of the field, we have 2 deep safeties. But watch where 4 is aligned compared to the outside receiver. He's all the way over here. And if this dude thinks he's going to run all the way back here, I think we got to make him prove it, right? Like, don't get me wrong, I'm sure 4's a good player. He's playing for Virginia Tech. But, like, that's a lot of ground to cover. So all I did was I just quickly said, hey, instead of running the post that you're supposed to run in this play to get to the middle of the field, what if you just ran it as a fade and you just went straight? Or even I think it'd be okay here if you did it as a corner too. It's just I don't think you would have as much room on the sideline. Simplest check you can make. So as 7 goes in motion, now I'm taking a look at the safety and saying that he is so far over, I think we have an opportunity to make a play. Now it's up to Lott to beat press. Never gets his hands on him. He just runs right by him. And as soon as I saw that, it's just a nice, easy throw. If you're for those of you who are like, oh man, like, how do you make this throw? Because my guys throw short all the time. Get used to using L2 on your PlayStation controller. It leads the guy out a little bit, right? And if it leads the guy out a little bit, they, on this play especially, Lott basically just runs right under it. Boom, catch, nice and easy. Good deep throw. That's a touchdown. We're back within 7. Let's go ahead and get in there and let's see if we can't play with a heavy box and stop these running plays. That's really, really good pursuit there by Colbreth. So look how clean he is, right? Nobody to block him on this trap play. So, actually it's Power because you have 2 linemen pulling. So there's Power, right? 43 takes on 55. 57 gets 0. And now there it is. This guy, Colbreth, is there. 34 is able to make that play. So as much as this play is going to go down as a tackle for loss for Colbreth, let's give some credit to our big boys on the offensive line here. And 0, too, for getting in there, taking up the blocks, and letting our guy get in there and make a play. Everyone's got a job on run fits, man. Everyone's got a job. Don't forget that. Also, if they come with the blitz, we're going to 47, okay? They didn't. Oh, it's a bad throw. He caught it. Wow. Okay. This is a bad throw. And when you say, oh, it's a bad throw, you threw it. I actually, to tell you, I actually had the throw going all the way out to the sideline. So, like, I'm holding left on the D-pad, on the analog, as hard as I can, right? Because I want this throw We'll get to the break, and then we'll show you where I wanted this. So he makes his break. I want this ball here. Like, my goal is to get this ball here to give him a little bit of space, right? Now, this guy does play it outside pretty well. And watch the way Ambansor adjusts to the football. This is just a contested specialist making a really nice play. And you got to give a little respect to a guy who had a bad first 2 games and then makes that play. Because if that's an interception, who are we in trouble? We've gotten the vertical stuff. It's the horizontal stuff that we haven't really gotten going. So this is a cover 2, but Lot's got a chance if 4 rotates down. He does not. But we do have, for the first time, Abdul Rahim Gladding. Can we... We're going to watch the stiff arm because it was pretty. All right, so this is a simple in route. This is a play we run a lot. It's called a levels concept. So if you watch, 9 and 7 are both going to run ins, but they're going to do it at 2 different levels. And what this does is it stresses the defense because it makes, if you're playing zone, it makes the linebacker is always going to be taught get depth, right? And when he gets depth, it's going to create the guy underneath open. If the linebacker wants to be aggressive and he wants to take 7, we're going to be able to hit 9 over the linebacker to then get him to get him a good pass to kind of just catch it and fall down, and any extra yardage is great. But if it's 7, if it's the underneath guy, we want him to catch and run. So if you watch, we get a pretty open look here where we only have the one linebacker in the middle because everybody bailed out to cover 2. So, and then the linebacker went and he attacked the guy running the swing onto the outside, which is totally fine. So watch this. It actually might be 4. I think it was 4. But more or less it was split safety. Here we go. Watch the stiff arm. Bang! Get off me, loser. Thompson's all the way outside, and he's... Oh, he's so good. Okay, so here's why this game is fun. And I actually, again, I really do enjoy this game. So, watch Mr. Henderson here. Again, as a reminder, this guy is a 90 rated linebacker. He's very good. So, watch the way he gets off this block. He just, look at this little rip move. Boom. Boom, uppercut. Beats a guy, makes a tackle. That's why he's a captain over our defense, ladies and gentlemen. This is an RPO play. So we run this see, I almost cursed again. We run this all the time. Not this play, we run the screens a lot, but if we take a look at this this is what's called RPO peak. Look, the offensive linemen are blocking a run play, right? And the quarterback has the option to say, hey, if I like it, if I don't like what I see in the passing play, I'm just going to hand this off. He had a huge hole there too. Anyway, but then he looks in the middle, and if you look, Mr. Henderson has gotten so much depth already in the Tampa 2 that 82 is going to be wide open. Tough. I don't know what you're necessarily supposed to do about that other than having better players than the team on the other side, which right now we don't. There you go. Muddy those edges, baby. Right? We're going to take a look. We got a 5-man defensive line, right? And on this 5-man defensive line, as I mentioned, the design of our defensive play here is 42 is going to drop into coverage, although it was a running play, so dropping into coverage isn't. But the goal was for him to drop into coverage. And if you watch, he gets replaced over here in the pass rush by the nickel corner. But as you see, this is a double teams play. It's a read option. So on this play, the quarterback has 2 options. He can either hand it off to the back if he likes that, or if he thinks that if this edge 43 crashes down, right? If he crashes down, you can take it and you can say, whoop, I'm gonna keep it and I'm gonna go around the outside. The problem is that 43, and I'm controlling him, so that's how you know I know what I'm talking about here. We attack the mesh point, right? We run right at the mesh point. We don't go to the back. We don't go to the quarterback. We don't hold. We just attack the mesh point. As a result, he doesn't know what to do with this football. He has to make a decision. He doesn't have good information. Boom, gets wrecked. I just realized I'm on the wrong guy. Let's go here. Eat this. Boom. All right, good play. The whole point of this offense is it's sort of like Novocaine, right? You have so many different options to so many different people that at a certain point they have to decide what poison they want to pick. Got a blitz. Boom. Touchdown. Golden. Gladding, rather. Man, that is the play we needed, and it's a great, great read. So this is a really simple play. It's a double slant, and we're basically picking which side of the field we're going to go to in terms of routes on pre-snap. And it basically all depends upon how they cover it. So if we go ahead and we go to our instant replay for a little bit of film here, and we look on this side, let's look about the side that we didn't use, right? We have a vertical over there with lot, and then we got a stick over here with the tight end. So worst case scenario, I'm probably going to try to hit this tight end as he posts up this linebacker. But on the other side, we got 7 and 18 running slants. And what it basically do is it layers it, right? So if for whatever reason, let's say these linebackers didn't blitz, right? You would then have 7, and then we would rotate back to 18, and 18 would be the guy we would throw to. And he was open here too. But because we see these linebackers blitz, we know that there's not going to be anyone to help 24. I think this guy's 24, sorry. 26. There's not going to be anyone there to help 26 with 7 on the slant route. So we know that we have all this middle of the field. Look at how green that is in the middle of the field. I'm basically aiming for the K at this point, right, in Hokies. And we just get a good throw on the slant route. Boom, turn it upfield. That's a touchdown. It's good pre-snap read. That's how you beat the blitz. You don't beat the blitz during the play. You beat the blitz before the play. You beat the blitz by figuring out where the blitz is coming from and throwing past the blitz.